YouTube, what's up? It's your boy Antha Barber, and today I'm here to talk to you about the Babyliss Silver Skeleton FX. I know a lot of you are waiting for this to drop. I know I was, and I still am. I mean, I'm just as excited for each of you to get your hands on this as I am excited that I got my hands on it. I know the number one question is gonna be, is there a huge difference? Is it worth it? And you know, it's funny because I get asked questions like this all the time, and honestly, there's really no right or wrong answer. What it all comes down to is preference. And a tool that might work great for me might not be the tool for you. So I'm just gonna share with you my thoughts and my opinion. And I can't necessarily give you a yes, go out and buy it, or no, you shouldn't go out and buy it. That's something you're gonna need to decide on yourself. But I will share with you my experience with it. And I'm not sponsored by Babyliss by any means. I buy all my tools just like everybody else. If anything, I sponsor Babyliss with all the purchases I make. But with that being said, let's jump into this review. So, the first thing that I could say about it is everything that you absolutely love about this trimmer right here, the Gold FX, you could expect that same greatness with this trimmer. And when it comes to is it different, the best answer that I feel like I could give is, how many of you owned a corded Andis T outliner and you absolutely loved it? It hit. We all know the Andis cordless T outliner hit. And all of a sudden you were introduced to throwing the GTX deep tooth blade on it. It was a game changer. At least for me, I know it was. And if you're one of those people that know what I'm talking about, then there's your answer. This thing is absolutely dope. I absolutely love this one. If I already own this one, and now I own this one, so there's your answer to, if I already own one, should I go out and buy this other one? I mean, here, the proof is in the pudding. You know what I'm saying? Like, this thing is dope. I absolutely love it, and I still absolutely love this one. One thing I can say that I did notice differently on this that I haven't noticed on this is I feel like I could hear every hair being cut now with this. It's like it has a crunch to it, and it's pretty dope. I like hearing that sound. That's what I love about my Andis Masters. That's actually what I love about the FX cordless clipper, is you could hear that hair just being cut off, and it just makes a soothing noise. And so, straight up, you know, if you own this already and you're wondering if you should go out and buy this, it's like, you know, me personally, I had two corded Andis T outliners, one with the original blade and one with the deep tooth blade. I absolutely loved and used them both, and I really feel like, without trying to say Babyliss copied anybody or anything like that, I feel like I'm living the 2020 version of that now. And I'm not saying, like I said, I'm not saying nobody's copying anything. If anything, I think that's a huge compliment, because until this trimmer dropped, that Andis corded T outliner was the absolutely best trimmer that ever hit the market, in my opinion. So with that being said, I think it's an absolute must. I'm not really sure what they're gonna price at. I could only imagine it's gonna be the same thing that this is or was. The color is super dope. I like what they did with the black graphite blade. I really like that look. Gray's actually my favorite color, so I love the silver. And right now I'm really liking everything that Babyliss is putting out. It seems like they're listening. Every time they drop an amazing tool, They don't just stop there, they listen. They go back. They go back to the drawing board, they make adjustments, and then they re-release it even better. And a prime example of that is this right here. This is the original cordless Babyliss FX that dropped. It came out in this color. Actually, I think it only dropped in rose gold and gold, and then the silver came out. But this is the first gen. And this is their second generation of the Babyliss FX. And there's a huge difference. And I still rock both of them. You know what I'm saying? I still love them both. The main difference that you're gonna notice between these two is the newer one's thinner. It's a lot more easier to zero gap, the newer one. The lever issue. I don't have it now with this, but I have experienced it with the first generation, and with the second generation, I haven't experienced it at all yet. So, anyways, long story short is I absolutely love the direction Babyliss is going in. And like I said, I'm not sponsored by them or supported by them in any way. If anything, like I said, it's like I'm sponsoring Babyliss because I keep making these purchases. But as long as they keep dropping these really, really dope tools, I'm gonna continue to support them. So that's my unboxing first impression review of these. Is they're dope. Make sure you get you at least one of these. Like I said, if you're not a deep tooth fan, this is always a dope A1 trimmer. If you are a deep tooth fan, you're gonna absolutely love this one. But if you're like myself, you're gonna own both of them because they're worth it. I appreciate y'all. Be blessed and be a blessing. I'm out.